Alright, welcome back everyone. Welcome back to a new Black Desert mobile video. I know it has been a while, but today we'll be taking a look at the latest Korean patch notes. Right? So for today we'll be doing something slightly different. We'll be just looking at the patch notes and I'll be sharing my thoughts on it. Alright, so without further ado, let's jump right into it. Okay, so I've zoomed in slightly so that you can see the text. Alright, so that's not too small. Alright, so first up, character balances. Okay, so this is most likely for Hashashin, even though this image is for Invoker, so kind of misleading. Okay, but if you look at the skill icons here, you know that it's for Hashashin. Right, so in general, it's a buff, right? I won't go through each and every of the changes, but in general, just know that it's a buff, right? You get more PvP damage reduction, right? You do more damage for that skill, okay? For one of the skill, though, for Mirage, you do get a slight nerf of 1 second in the cooldown duration, right? So take note of that. Okay, moving on. Next, we have darkness, which is actually translated using the built-in Chrome translator. So this is actually Phantasma, right? So finally a buff for Phantasma, right? A well-deserved buff, I would say. Okay, long-awaited buff as well. Right, so in general, you can see that some improvements in animation speed. Alright, so it says here super armor while using skills. Okay, I'm not sure if that applies to the arena as well. Okay, but you can see that most importantly, this 5% increase in damage, right, to other players, right, PvP damage, right, yeah, so that's important, right. Moving on, next we have Lancer. Okay, so for Lancer, most in all, right, all in all, right, it's mostly buffs. You can see more damage here. Right, skill attack speed has been increased. Alright. Although one of the skills has additional cooldown duration. Right, slight nerf by 2 seconds. Alright. More damage. Okay, 5% increased damage here. Okay, so that's good still. Alright. Okay, so right now it says here. Okay, overall class balance for small PvP content, right? So most likely this might be referring to Arena and Ramonus. All right. Okay, so this is one of the key points for this patch notes that I want to cover, right? I'm sure you all would have already expected this, but out of nowhere, okay, PA decided to nerf Gladiator even more, right? So you see here, the cooldown of the skill has been increased by 1 second for our grab. Yeah, so ignore the name here. This is just the built-in Chrome translator translating the Korean name to this. Yeah, I mean, we all know that this is the grab skill. Yeah, so from level 1, right, the cooldown duration is 15 seconds. Now it's 16. Alright, so to be honest though, I have no idea why PA decided that this was necessary, right? I mean, if any one of you have actually tried playing as a Gladiator against all the meta and new and later classes, right? You would know that without the shield refresh mechanic, it's not easy. Yeah. So I'm not sure why they decided to even further nerf Gladiator. Yeah. Especially since Gladiator, right, that class only has 2 protected skills in the arena, right? If we are not counting grab. Yes, if we are counting grab, it's just 3, yeah. Yeah, so I have no idea what PA is doing. Do they think that Gladiator grab is the same as Yacht grab? Yeah, it's so different, man. Okay, let's move on for now. Yeah. Okay, moving on to berserker. Okay, out of nowhere as well. Okay, berserker got a buff, right? For their berserker charge, right? So previously the cooldown duration was 11 seconds, now it's 10 seconds. I guess this will make berserkers slightly more mobile, yeah, since they can use their berserker charge more often. Alright. Okay, let's see. Additional flow for this should be invoker though. Yeah, this skill should be for invoker. Okay. For archmage, okay, a slight buff, cooldown duration, slight buff to fireball. Yeah. Okay, another key point for today's video that I would like to touch on is, so just now we talk about Gladiator getting nerfed, right? Their grab getting nerfed. Okay, but now for Titan, their grab got buff, right? So previously the cooldown duration was 15 seconds, now it's 13 seconds. I mean, sometimes you can't help but wonder what exactly is going through their minds when they decided that Titan requires a buff. Yeah. I mean, the CC resist is not enough. You might as well make Titan CC resist to 100%. Yeah. I mean, what's the point, man? Like, bro, seriously. Okay, moving on. Solaris. Okay, I can't even be bothered to read about this. Yeah, not be bothered to read about this. Okay, and then finally, here we are at Yacht. Right. Some of you I know have been waiting for this for quite a while. Right, finally a sort of Yacht nerf. Okay, so this is the Yacht's grab skill. You can see that the cooldown duration was 15 seconds, now it's 16 seconds. Right, a slight nerf, right? Because now they have to wait 1 additional second to grab again. So this makes me wonder, is it because of this that the PA was drawn? Right, is it because of this that PA paid more attention to all the grabbing skills in the game? Right, even though different classes have different types of grabs, yeah. Is that why they nerf Gladiator grab? Do they seriously think that Yacht's grab is the same as Gladiator's grab? Okay, so even though it says 16 seconds here, right? The grab animation, the full grab animation of Yacht is so long. Okay, any Yacht player using their full grab animation would effectively just have to wait around 6 to 7 seconds before they can grab again. Yeah, so it's not exactly 16. The reason for that is because the cooldown duration starts counting down the moment you use or the moment you trigger your skill, right? Your grabbing skill. Yeah, so even when the countdown starts, right, you're still in the middle of your Yacht grabbing and dragging your opponent across the ground or the floor. Yeah, not to mention when you use your Yacht grabs flow, that puts another additional few more seconds. So by the time the entire grab animation has been done, this 16 seconds will be around more or less 7. Yeah, 6 to 7. Maybe now it's 8 seconds. Yeah. Yeah. So that does not seem similar to a Gladiator's grab, because our grab at most you can linger for about 0.6 seconds in between the two grabs. But that's about it. Yeah, that is about it. Yeah, if you linger too long, your second grab will fail as well. Yeah. So they are totally different. So I don't see any reason why Gladiator's grab has been nerfed, right? It's not justified. Alright? So those are my thoughts, right, on the nerfs on the grabbing skill. Yeah. Okay, and of course you can see that all this, yeah, damage nerf, right? Because it's quite obvious that the damage output from a Yacht using a grab opening skill or grab opening move is crazy. Yeah, that's why they decided to nerf. his damage, right? Well deserved, right? Right, so okay, I'm not sure why they even nerf Musa again or Blade Master. Like, come on, man. This class deserves a buff, man, not a nerf. What the shit, man. Damn. Right. And now we have Fletcher. Yeah, I mean, this is more like a buff. Okay, just know that you get 5% more damage, PvP damage. Alright. Same for this. Should be for Lotus, I think. Yeah. Okay, in general, more damage as well. Just know that. Okay, I won't go too deep into the details. Alright, so this is for Archer. Same, slight buff. Right, slight buff for PvP damage. Alright. And lastly, we have Legatus. Let's see. A nerf as well for one of their skills for PvP damage. Alright. Okay, and one last important thing to note for this latest patch notes for the Korean version is that, okay, so it says here, when the bound state abnormal effect is applied with the grab technique, the super armor maintenance time is applied after waking up. So what this means is that if you are using a grabbing class, and if you grab someone and your opponent is on the ground, after you use your skills, right, after the grab animation is done, and when they get up, they will have a small window where they are in super armor. Yeah, just a small window. So this should give them some sort of, I guess, immunity protection and not get CC right immediately after they wake up again. Yeah. Yeah, so that is important to note. Alright. So the rest are mostly PvE stuff. Yeah, the rest I'm not really interested. Yeah, really the key highlights or points for this patch notes are the nerf to Yacht, to Gladiator, and the buff to Berserker, a small buff, and to Titan as well. Yeah, the grab. Yeah, I'm not sure why this is justified. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure and why this is justified as well. Like, come on, man. So what do you guys and girls think? Do you think PA made justified changes? Right, let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next BDM video. And as usual, stay awesome and stay safe, everyone. Cheers, man.